Hey guys, so here's me continuing my around London cycle tour, just answering a few questions and answers and getting out for the day basically. And here I am this time. There's Big Ben, there's the Houses of Parliament, kind of all across here. We've got Westminster Abbey, you know, right in the thick of things, I guess. Next question to be answered. I guess it's a continuation from the last one really, which is the ever popular how to get high-end clients. Okay, so I'd like to continue with that theme really, because I think it's an important one. Not just for the love of the money and stuff, but let's face it. Look, we all set our businesses up because we wanted to both make impact and make money, right? It doesn't make sense not to get both. Create as much impact in the world as you possibly can and make as much money while you do it. And what you do with the money once you've earned it is your business entirely. You can donate the whole lot away, right? But don't be ashamed or embarrassed about seeking high-end clients. That would be another really important piece of advice that I'd like to give. Continuing on then. What else is it that needs to be done in order to simply, easily and effectively attract high-end clients? I think it's this. If I look at all of the feedback I've been given over the years as to what made my services stand out compared to other people's, it would always be this. My programs or my approaches are always systematized. They come under a label of things. So kind of, you know, whether it be mind map, right? So mind map is an approach, body map is an approach, the kinetic chain assessment is an approach, the guru project is an approach, right? They're not just names, but they're actually systematized approaches to the way I do my work. And the interesting thing is that as soon as you systematize your approach, you increase its value, because now instead of it being called, for example, personal training or life coaching or whatever, now it becomes part of a system where people can say, okay, I understand I'm moving through these 7 M's or these 5 P's or whatever it happens to be. So each one of my systems or each one of my approaches, each one of my businesses, each one of my programs that I deliver to each one of my clients and each one of my students is a system in itself. And it's the system that exponentially multiplies the value of any approach that you're putting out there. Not only does it multiply the value, it multiplies both the desire and the willingness to actually pay for that increase in value. So if you're selling personal training, if you're selling life coaching, if you're selling any form of coaching, and it's not wrapped up in a system, you really are doing yourself a major disfavor. What you're also doing is making it really difficult for people to see why they should pick you and your approach over any other personal trainer or any other life coach or any other form of coach. They don't really understand it. They don't really know what they're getting. When you create a system, people know what they're getting. Okay, and they can also measure their progress against the system. You can measure their progress against the system. When clients are getting frustrated and saying, hey, when can we get to this part? You say, hey, we haven't finished the first module yet. We haven't finished the first tasks. This is part of a system, and people just get it and they understand it. When you leave it vague and you leave it open, like coaching, or we're on a program, but the program doesn't have specific phases to it, you make it really difficult for people to understand why things are feeling slow right now, or why progress isn't made in a certain area. So build a system, okay? If you want to exponentially multiply the value of any program you've got, turn it into a system, and I promise you, people will be more than willing to pay. So I hope that's been helpful for you. I'll see you at my next location. I don't know where I'm going next. It'll probably be something like the Tower of London or London Bridge or Tower Bridge or something like that. But I'll see you soon. Take care.